Namaste, my dear friends. Come and join me in this breath session. And if you like it, you can download my free book from my website. Today, we will practice 3 rounds of circular breath with retentions on empty and full lungs. And we will close the session with a guided meditation. Allow the natural rhythm of your breath to guide you and observe how a feeling of lightness, clarity and calm arises throughout your body. Breathe with me gently, without hurry, letting this experience take you exactly where you need to be. Now let us begin this practice. Find a comfortable place to sit in a chair or cross-legged. Okay, my friends, we start this first round real gentle. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale through the nose. Exhale gently through the mouth. Inhale, expanding the lungs. Exhaling, contracting. Allow yourself to fall into a natural rhythm. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation through the mouth. Really slow and gentle. Visualize inhaling energy. Visualize exhaling anything you don't need anymore. Releasing muscle tension, releasing emotions, releasing negative thinking. Inhale, filling the whole system with the new next breath energy. That's it. Feeling yourself deeply, allowing the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the face to become soft. Keep an awareness in your spine. Finding that circular pattern between the inhalation and the exhalation. Coming to the last ones. 3, 2. Inhale deeply. 1. Last one, exhale. Now inhale, hold the breath in for a few seconds before we release and come into our first long kumbhaka. Breath hold. 45 seconds, empty lungs. Relax the shoulders, the neck and the face, keeping the body perfectly still. Keeping the mind still. Take your awareness to the point between the eyebrows, Ajna chakra. The seat of the intuitive mind. Where we focus is where our energy goes. Relaxing deeply in this state. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, filling up the lungs, drawing the energy upwards through the spine. Holding the breath 15 seconds. Going into your experience, feeling yourself. 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release, relax, melt. We go into the second round. This time we can inhale through the nose or the mouth and exhale through the mouth. You can play or alternate. You can even inhale through the mouth and nose, and then exhale through the mouth. Or continue just to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Play around with your breath. Try to figure out how you're feeling, what your body wants to do. Use an intuitive breath. In and ex. There's no right way of doing circular breathing. In and ex. In, ex. Allowing the inhalation to melt into the exhalation, and the exhalation to melt in the inhalation. Going slightly deeper, but allowing it to flow without effort. Allow the mind to follow that rhythm, bringing you to the present moment of the sensations, energy coming in, tensions leaving. Doing our work. Even if you feel a little uncomfortable, breathe through it. We'll soon be on our breath holds, allowing the energy to balance out. Coming into our last ones now. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take one last deep one. Hold the breath in for a few seconds, getting ready to do a long exhalation, releasing, letting go, melting away. Empty out completely. Activate your Mula Bandha, perineum if you want to. Holding the breath for 50 seconds. Keeping your posture perfectly still. Avoiding any impulses from the nervous system. We bypass the necessity of movement. And this allows the mind to go deeper within itself, touching the deeper layers of the self. This truly is cleaning the mental screen, cleaning the mind. Three, 2, 1. Releasing your bandha. Inhale, filling up the lungs slowly, sipping in there if you want to. Hold the breath again, 35 seconds, activating your bandha. Open the heart. Feel yourself tall in your posture, steady. Going into that silence, that stillness. The outer world disappears and our inward world appears. Exhaling and releasing tension. That's it. Beautiful, my friends. We go into our last round. Maybe a little bit faster and a little bit deeper if you feel like it. Inhaling through the nose or the mouth. Exhaling through the mouth. Play around with the inhalation. You can alternate between nose, mouth, or both. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling energy. Releasing tension on the exhalation. Finding your rhythm, deeper or shallower, faster or slower. Feel yourself We're halfway through, my friends. Moving that energy, even if you feel a little bit uncomfortable, try to push through it. We'll be able to balance out when we come to our breath hold. Moving that energy, stirring it up. Coming into our last ones now. Beautiful work, my friends. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking your last one. Inhale, hold in for a few seconds, getting ready to do a long exhalation, releasing completely. Let's go. Exhaling slowly. Feel how the nervous system melts away. Empty out the lungs completely, activating your Mula Bandha. Holding for 50 seconds. Keeping your spine nice and long. Coming into stillness. Coming into your deeper silence, transcending the superficial mind, the chit-chatter. Allowing to feel yourself deeply. Whatever you see, whatever you feel, accept it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting go of your bandha. Sipping in the air, filling up the lungs completely, taking the energy upwards. Activate your Mula Bandha, holding for another 50 seconds. Allowing yourself to cut through all those layers, fall into that silence and that stillness of the self. This is the reset. Posture, breath, help the nervous system to stabilize. This in turn helps the mind to go quiet. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling and melting away. No more controlling the breath. Do whatever you need with your breath until it stabilizes and becomes very subtle. Draw your awareness into the upper part of the nostrils that coincide with the point between the eyebrows. And try to feel the subtle breath flowing through this point, trying to make it slower and slower without it feeling uncomfortable. On every natural, subtle exhalation, try to release even more tension from the shoulders, from the chest, the neck, the jaw, the face, the eyes. Becoming really still with your body. This helps the whole nervous system to stop firing. And the mind becomes peaceful, like a lake, transparent. We can see through all the layers and see who we truly are, deeper than our emotional behaviors, our mental programming, our anxieties, our incessant thoughts. Going into that stillness and allowing us to receive a reprogramming, a resetting of the nervous system, a cleansing of the mental screen. When you reach the depth of peace and stillness, there's nothing higher than this in life. For we can have everything in this life, and if we don't have peace, we will have nothing. Allow yourself to stay here for the next couple of minutes in silence, enjoying the depth of yourself, enjoying the peace you can access through controlling your breath. Namaste, my dear friends. Thank you for joining me so much in this beautiful session. Much love to you all. Take care.